Okay, so hey everyone, here we are live with Purejoy Tarot on Tarot Stock for a weekend free live read. So a big welcome to Purejoy back on Tarot Stock after a week.
A week? Are you joking?
Yes, we haven't had a week of these questions. We
Oh
we
my
we just
goodness, seriously, a week's
yes
gone by and we've not been.
we just had that
Oh,
zodiac thing
oh
on
right,
Tuesday.
okay. Sorry, people. Oh my goodness, that's. Unsubscribe from us. Really a week. I don't know why that is, people. I do know Terence was a little bit ill. Oh, at time. It's very difficult when we organise other things. Hello, Mustafa. Hello, Mad Soltara. Yay. I did Tumbleweeds Blow By. Oh, we're reading a poem. Tumbleweeds blow by. Yeah, I've even forgotten how to get you live now. So annoying.
Two
Right.
dislikes. Oh, good.
Hello, Mustafa. Hello, Mansell. I did two. Oh, there's only one here. Please don't dislike the video. It does make our analytics go up, so we do appreciate that. How can people dislike our live already? How did you do that for a laugh? Oh, it's hilarious. If you don't like it, well, go away. It's
now it's
quite
all
funny.
removed.
That's hilarious. How can that? We haven't even started. Oh, sorry. Oh, it is funny. That was Mad Soul as a joke. We appreciate your jokes. Do come in and have a joke.
Okay, so
That is
Purejoy. One.
Oh, so somebody's undisliked it. They might have done that as it was Mustafa. Yeah, I knew it was you. Barry, man flu, get over it and deal with it, Terence. Ooh. He said you had man flu, get over it. No dislikes on the live. Yeah, we kind of saw it. So, well, how come there's no likes? Anyway, we're not going to nag anybody, but do pay donations. That's hilarious. So, no, we don't care what happens today, really. Well, we do. So, welcome, Maggie Polo, to the weekend. Yay, woo. Yeah, sorry we haven't been on. I've been working 14-hour shifts, and Tarot's Talk was ill. So time just runs out. I've always said there should be 48 hours in a day. And Mad Soul Tarot, if you've been to his site, he says, oh, just take your time today. Da, 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 da. Oh, I ain't got time to take my time. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's fine. So, Tarot's Talk, are you still here? Or you wait for me to blabber on?
No, I'm just exploring that live streaming through that studio. Just kind of figuring it out.
Yeah, I think the live stream is slow, so if you can speed it up.
Well, it's on the highest speed.
Yeah, it is good to see Tarot's Talk.
You can see live analytics of this live stream using that.
Can you?
Yes, live analytics.
You need to take a photograph where you are because I want to see this. This sounds awesomeness. So I heard Maggie and Barry and Mad Soltara, which is the same person, are having a really great weekend. Thank you for supporting our channel. We do appreciate it. What's going on? Hello. What are you doing?
This.
Yeah.
This is the live analytics. You can see the number of playbacks, number of viewers, and the chat rate with our live going in here. Yes, this is through YouTube, and this is that blue line that we are always concerned about.
Yeah, you can ask a question. That's absolutely fine.
Yes. This is this question stream, but we are kind of getting excited about something
Yeah,
which we'll discuss.
YouTube is always changing stuff. Um, I'm gonna put do not disturb because I got all these funny people going
Yes.
hi 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 hi.
Thank you, Maggie Polo.
Thank
I'm
you,
good now.
Maggie. Thank you. Right, let's get down to business. I suppose that's enough wiffle waffle for 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
What does Virgo think and feel for me? Well, let's have a look at the weekend. Right, things should be moving on for people now in March. Spring is here, so everyone should be happy. Have you seen my daily morning motivation, people?
Choice.
Have you seen your Virgo? Have you seen your signs? Have you seen your sun sign today? Your rising sign, your moon sign? There's so many signs to see. Right, let's have a look. What does Virgo think of you? What does Virgo think of Maggie Polo? Maggie Polo. So Terence Tuck was in by himself yesterday. I was at work, which was quite funny. What's going on with Virgo? Virgo's mindset's a little bit could improve. And then he's got judgment as well. So yeah, what is he thinking? That's what I'd like to know actually. So today it's almost like what's going on? Do you know, to be fair, some people are just weird, aren't they, with their thoughts? But the thing is, if it was like that, no, sorry, the wrong kind. If it was like that, they could rethink things and kind of escape from a hard time. But maybe they don't understand that they need to kind of move on. Not with the relationship or how they think of you, but move their thoughts really on. Because with the judgment card as well, that's always comes across as a bit of a healing, a renewal. So they do need to start again, rethinking about a lot of things in their life. So whether you're caught up in their thinking process of, oh well, what's life all about? Is it worth living, kind of thing? Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like that it's almost like they've hit middle age thinking and what's life about, so yeah, you might be caught up in that whirlwind of kind of, oh, do you know what I mean? It's almost like one of those vortexes. So perhaps today isn't the best day for them to make any decisions. They do need to press the refresh. We have an archangel card in our packs that says, what does it say? Delete and refresh. Clear, delete, and refresh, kind of thing. And I think that's what his mindset's about today. So hopefully he can come through and kind of renew everything, which he really, really needs to do. So maybe he just needs to sit and watch the birds in the trees or the clouds go by and clear everything away and refresh. Does that make sense? Over to Terence.
Okay, I was on mute. So yes. Okay, so Maggie Polo, what is Virgo thinking of you today? Well, I also have the Ten of Swords, that is the rebirth, but it's upright. It's all straight. And also we have the awareness over here. So in a way, it could mean that they're kind of trying to understand what is there, what is going on, and what needs to be resolved, what needs to be sorted, and how it needs to be done. Because there was kind of an illusion that was blocking their perception, and now they are just kind of, as we move beyond the illusions, that is the sense of awareness that is coming in. in will go towards your situation or towards your relationship or towards their life in particular. Now, here the rebirth is that something that they have thought of that has already has gone lifeless, or maybe this connection, or maybe their sense of looking onto the things. So that is gaining a that is gaining a consciousness, that is gaining a rebirth. So in a way, if I put it up into one word, then it would mean that there is a sense of acknowledgement about the fact. There is a sense of acknowledgement and awareness of what is there in between you two, what needs the attention, what was the problem, how can the things be taken for good, and how that perception can be changed. So these all things are going on in their mind right now, and this is what they feel for you, that there is a need in them to kind of move away from these things and ascend into something greater, leaving behind the things that are not required or that are of the lower frequency to be uh, on point. So hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah, sometimes it just takes one little thought, whether we hear on the news or whether we hear from somebody else, and it just makes everything kind of implode. So sometimes when we implode a lot of things, we can just turn against every kind of positive thing in our life. So, do you know what I mean? So people's thoughts, they can either be a slave to them or kind of make things better. Right, has no one got questions today? Has anybody got a question? Right, shall we do more questions for everyone?
You can.
You can. Right, do you want to put that on screen? Ask as many questions as you want session, because it feels like it's going to be one of those days. Anyone, Mustafa, are you still here? So for this live, you can ask as many questions as you want. Free to a good home. Donations do take priority, obviously. So if you want another question, go for it. Hello, S. Jumana. Hello. Yeah, if you've got questions, post your random questions. Questions are picked at random by Turret's Talk. And you can ask as many questions as you want. Oh, Barry's asking for a question, Turret's Talk.
Oh, really?
Everyone gets excited now. Oh, Barry's
Do a card for me. Why not? Oh, sure.
Right. Unfortunately, you get 4 cards because you're in our club. Right. Let's see what news to Barry. Hello, Hina. Great to see you. We didn't realise at the start of the video that we haven't been together for a week. Oh my god, that's crazy, isn't it? So the gang's here. Right, you can have as many questions as you want in this session that we're doing today. So it's one of those rare occasions where we pay back to you for supporting us on our channel. So that's good, isn't it? So Barry's now panicking because loads of people are listening to his reading. Right. You have to predict a medium-sized, busty blonde. That's what most men like. Oh. I did say most, Barry, before you jump on my case. Right. Who is what? Okay. Right. We're just doing some up for Barry. That's great, Jemana. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Subscribing is not essential, but we appreciate your patronage. And if you do check out our dailies and comment on our dailies, that would be awesome. Actually, I wasn't concentrating on that, Barry. Let's concentrate on Barry. I told you. I predicted that, didn't I, Terence? I said before he goes on about it, I'll just say most. Right. Oh, you got no future, Barry. I don't know why I'm laughing. People will hear me and turn off. What? She's very empathetic, isn't she? Right. Okay. So, Barry, you got another horse riding into the sunset. So today, if you can use a kind of understanding of your future, where that's actually going, and really visualize what you do want, that's a kind of essential thing. The reason why I said you haven't got a future is because you got the chariot upside down. So maybe things are a no-go or it's a bit slow. But we do know the thingamajiggy, the horsey. I can't speak, can I, today? So the night is very slow. So sometimes we do need, just like your daily reading, we need time to realize what we do want. So maybe in the whirlwind of what can happen, and I'll probably say to you privately, you know, when things happen the other day, and it's almost like the window to the soul cracked. You know what I'm talking about? So it's almost like, what vision are we seeing for the future? So sometimes it's like, are we being held back? Are we pulling the reins back in one of those aspects? But moving forward, there is that growth, there is that empress. So what growth do you want? Not being rude or anything, but it's almost like, do see things to the future, what is going on. So this is a good card, and maybe you can still learn aspects from a mother type, whether that's mother in the past or how you see being nurturing to children. It is essential, and I know it's we're a parent forever, for a long time. What's he showing me? A blessing on the children. Oh, Terence talk, a blessing on the children. Yeah, so now what he's got? Fathers. Is that fathers?
Yes.
Right, okay.
A blessing for good men and fathers.
Oh, that's nice. You've got too much light in India. We're not jealous. So So yeah, so when we're a parent, it's all about that nurturing spirit, and I'm pretty sure you do a wonderful job of that. I get that feeling off you, which is one of the most important things. But we can only grow in a loving environment, and you have to see your future for yourselves as nurturing and growing and developing that. And then we've got the Hierophant upside down. So the connection that you've once had, maybe. On a spiritual level, needs to be revised. Maybe moving away from tradition, you can read it. You're probably subconsciously reading these cards yourself. And I used to do that too with my friends, but sometimes we need to listen a little bit. But because it's upside down, it's almost like, yeah, I'm going to do things totally different and move away from something. And what I realized in the past was true at the time of my spiritual development. Maybe I'm revising those things. So it doesn't matter what you were taught or knowed in the past, a new word there, knowed, then kind of you be your own authority when dealing with what you're dealing with. And that's the best aspect to do. And while Terence Talk is going to give you the reading, because I'm dobbing him in right now because he's on the phone on his chat line, I'll pull you a oracle card. Let me see. Let's do these to annoy Terence Talk because he's being naughty again. So Hina likes these cards, don't you? We all like these cards.
Well, what was that?
Nothing. We're only skitting you again, aren't we, Barry? So while you do this, I'll do this. I'm just giving Barry a nice little Lord Ganesha. Yeah, I know we can only do our best, and sometimes It's just what it is. I mean, as parents, we can't always be guilty about certain things. I know I was as a single parent. Oh, I ain't got enough money to take a horse riding, and it's really soul destroying. People have no idea what being a single parent is all about. So it says here, be candid. Way. So we've got that throat, everything from here to actually talk and express. But we don't have trouble with that as Sagittarians. So maybe just focus on the throat chakra and the hearing, active listening, spending more time being candid, whatever that word means to yourselves. It's pretty low, isn't it? Right, look, over to Terrace Talk. Thank you, Barry, for the question.
You're gonna
Right,
take that
Terrace.
phone off and hide it. Yeah, please go ahead. I am sick and tired of my phone.
Yeah, it's just got too many people that like him. Right, let's.
Well, we can't say that there is no hope. There is hope, pure joy. There is. Oh my God, there's too much light in India. There is hope.
If you bend the card like that, instead of reflecting it, bend it like that. Yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah, there you go. Bingo.
Okay.
Right, you're reading for Barry?
Yes, I'm reading for Barry.
Okay, great.
Okay. So for Barry, what the first one which comes up, why is it so much light in here? Okay, so the first one which comes up is postponement, or the Four of Swords from this social sense. So it is about just that you have the colors in your hand, that you can go after something, that there is lot that you can do. You are sitting at one side of the frame, but it's just that you are not going after it, going for it. You're just looking through that frame of that of that color picture, or the color palette, that is beyond the frame. You can step into that uh, life of life full of colors, but still you are kind of keeping yourself away, thinking of, okay, there might be a better time coming in, there might be a better time coming in, and that's where this postponement hits in. Now, the second one which comes up is the source. Now, this source is about is as you know that this is about all that enthusiasm, about all that power that you hold within, and about all that structure, about all that energy that you hold to go for and to make that change and to get over this postponement period. Yes, it's there. Okay. So, yes. So, bringing all that energy, bringing all that willpower, bringing all that source, coming right through the source that you hold within, or through the source that you channel. So using that and breaking that barrier of postponement and stepping into the frame full of colors is what you should be looking forward to. And in a way, I would say that yes, the third card which comes in here of change, that is the Wheel of Fortune, says that soon enough, soon enough, the source or the power that is building in you, or that fire that is kind of getting agitated, is going to bring that breakthrough, as we said yesterday. So that breakthrough will cause that change happening, will cause that transformation happening, and that shift in the things, the shift and changes and the beginnings of the new thing. So the Wheel of Fortune brings the end of the old patterns and the beginning of the new patterns. That is what it is. The ending of that period of postponing the things, not stepping into, keeping yourself away from the things that you are worthful of, that you can go for it, but still keeping yourself away from that. The fire will definitely push you to step through this frame into the life where it's full of colors, and hence the change brings in the shift in energies and the shift and the transformation that is required. Now, maybe we don't know romance, as we say, and also there's another angel answer, which is opportunity. So, this opportunity to break through, this opportunity to change, this opportunity to make the transformation, and yes, most probably, blessing on the children and blessing on the father, men and fathers. So, all that you have done through, all that you have kept yourself away from just for the sake of something, something, you will getting all of that with this change, with this transformation coming right to you, coming right away to you. So hopefully that makes a sense to you, Barry Saul Robinson. And thank you for giving us a chance to read for you in our live stream.
Yeah, that's a rare opportunity. There seems to be rare energy around. Barry asking, wanting a question, and for us to answer as many questions as you got today. This is a payback session that we generally do for you guys because we really do appreciate you coming in and supporting both our channels. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are the best. Right, Jemana, who is your future husband? Have you met them? Let's have a look. You can right, okay. So, who is your future husband? Right, Jemana, who is your future husband?
Okay, so once you do that, please check your private chat.
Please what?
Please check your private chat.
Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely fine. So your future husband, Jemima, you've got to adopt a kind of strength with that. Could be a Leo, to be fair. Tarts go, what, Leo? so we've got a Leo here and an old person. So it just says you've got to have courage in moving forwards and really be persistent with yourself and have courage about that. There is a sense that maybe you're judging the situation too harshly as well. So it's what you're actually reaping and what the courage is. So if you're sitting there at home all the time, not doing anything about it, this is kind of saying, right, you need to refresh. We've had this card before in the other pack today. So because it is spring, it is time for refreshing in general. But the harvest is what we've sown in the past and will demonstrate what you're getting in the future. So when you say, who is my future husband, it's what do you want? What are you attracting to you right now? Because we do have to do work. People think it's random. It's not so much random. It's quite funny. It was hilarious. It made me laugh anyway, because my daily video was about choices. And straight away, what I did today is listen to messages from my twinny. And then I says, oh, do you want to do a live? And I says, oh, I've got to do the morning meditation. I haven't done that kind of thing. So I quickly did it. And then I checked Mad Soul's video, and his was, you know, his angel was about it's up to you. But in it, he said about choices. And I just laughed my head off. I thought, oh my gosh, it's so funny. But so there is a dilemma out, and you've got to realize for yourself, do we have a choice or do we not have a choice? So sometimes if we sit doing nothing, is that our destiny to do so? Is that correct or is it not? So when we have a look at the harvest, it is what you've done in the past to make your future. But sometimes we do need a helping hand. So sometimes we have to have the courage to actually do that. So a little bit of courage in stepping forward, do everything possible. Have you made a love altar? Have you gone on dating sites? Are you sociable with your friends? Are you grateful for who you are? Do you like who you are? Do you love who you are? And all these things. So sometimes when you go, who's your future husband? Are you having a future husband? So where some people, because some people are always destined to be alone, or are they, have they that choice, or don't have the choice? So today it's like, do something progressive, take the courage when the environment isn't so good, have that strength of character to move forward, and that'll help the energies a little bit more. Does that make sense? Let's hope so. But keep asking the questions. Do ask the questions. This is the session where you can ask many. Over to Tarot's Talk, who say you'll meet a tall, dark, handsome stranger.
Okay. So, Jumana, yes, Jumana. So, when it comes to have you already met your husband? Not really. Um, how it's gonna happening? It's all on you. Okay, it's up to you, as Matt Soltaro said today. Why? Because you have this creativity here. Okay, and it is very much similar to what you want to have in your life. What kind of a person would you like to have as your husband? What kind of a person would you like to have as your partner? That is all what you should be focusing upon, rather than focusing upon have you already met them? What are their characteristics and what not? The second aspect that comes in is healing. So, why this healing is required? Now, this healing in here might be needed because at times others have a lot of views about how your husband should be, about how your life partner should be, and how your life should be going on. So, and we kind of try to modify ourselves. We kind of try to start moving according to what others say. Okay, so here it's the point that it's about you, that what kind of a person would you like to attract in your life? Is it the person who is your close friend? Is it the person or the qualities that you see in your father, or it is the qualities you see in your brother, or it's the qualities you see in your friend? So, listing all those things and then looking forward to that particular person, creating that person, that is where creativity hits in. That heal from what others have a mindset about your person, and create what person do you like to have in your life. So you haven't already met your future husband. Now, who he's gonna be, that it is in a way not very much well in here, but it is someone who is going to be close to you. That's all I can say right now. But maybe asking this question again could give us a little bit more room to explore and dive deeper into this question. So hopefully that makes sense for now. Yeah.
So, guys, do come in if you're watching. We don't bite sometimes. Some of the moderators might bite, but it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. We like a good laugh in our channel. So do come in, say hi. You do not have to subscribe. You do not have to like the video. All you have to do is post a question and it'll be answered just like magic. And today you can ask as many questions free. Wow, what's going on here? It's because we haven't been on a week and we're feeling guilty. So yeah, ask as many questions as you like. They will be answered. I know we're feeling very guilty. Sorry, guys. I blame him. Yeah, or maybe I blame me. Right. Do watch our videos. Do you have a choice? Or do you not have a choice? Right, okay. Wait,
Yes, you have a choice. That would you like to get added in our privilege club, where you get
oh,
4 cards from me,
right
four
here.
cards from her, like Hina, like Bianca
Now,
11, who is here.
Bianca! Hello, 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 hello. Right, Hina's in our club. She mentions, she comments on Tarot's Talk and Purejoy Tarot's channel. every day. Thank you very much. We do appreciate that, because it is a hard job doing videos. It may look easy, but it's not. So when you guys comment, we go, oh, thank goodness. Somebody's commenting. So yeah, that's why we give you extra cards as well. So thank you, guys. Right, Fahina, general monthly. What does
General monthly for April, obviously.
just do it from today's date, 20th. Or what the universe wants, I don't know.
Yep.
Fahina, what does it Right, let's do some cards for Hina. Right, okay. So we have the page of Athames. Can you take the thingy off? Because these are quite small. I'm still using the fakes. I don't want to use the originals. So, whoa, have a tidy go. so that's about have a tidy go. Oh, what can we say? So, yeah, we've got the page of Athames. So if you can see in this particular card, the young person is really bringing down her thoughts. So that's a bit like you, finding the inspiration and time to actually do that. The sword or the athame is a very shiny metal. When you're pointing it up, it reflects. So she's doing it in the moonlight here. So what is she reflecting from herself, and what is being reflected to herself? So sometimes we have to learn to absorb thoughts, feelings, desires, and all the rest of it. But at the moment, because she's in the moonlight and she's reflecting it outwards, it's new ideas for you, Hina. So it's almost like, what do you need to tell people and what do you need to tell yourself? So those two things, but it kind of is a learning experience about knowledge of who you are. And that's one of the great cards to have. You've also got the Seven of Wands, which was kind of upside down. So in times of strife, struggle or whatever, when people are going, no, you have to do, or you should be doing things this way, do you feel you have to agree with them and can't empower yourself? So this is why, in a way, you've got that page of Athames to give yourself the strength to actually say what you need to say. So the strength of when holding the sword, it does give people power to either defend themselves or kind of, attack. Which is not so much attacking, it's just owning who we are and standing up for a right. So some thoughts need to be revised and let go of. So have the strength to own who you are, because you are. Just imagine, Hina, that it only takes one person to bring a thought process, an invention to the world, or the way that we look at the world. So great leaders are great leaders, and it does start with a small step. And the page of swords here, or Athames, is demonstrating that in you. So stick up for your beliefs and who you are, because you could change people's perception of things per se. So that's that. Oh, and then we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is always good. So again, the ideas from the past, or the success of the past, or the things that you may not have stuck up for yourself, need to be revised and keep moving forward. So there is that success in that. I'm sorry again, guys, we've got the choice card. It seems to be the flavour of the day. I can't get over this. This is just bizarre. I have to look at the numerology day. So we've got the Seven of Cups. Do check out, well, you probably have mine and Barry's or Mad Soul's. Will you?
You can't hit me. You can't hit me sitting miles away.
Yeah, that's true. I can't hit you now, can I? So Tarot's talk is bored. Oh my God, how bored is this guy? See, Barry, you banned the phone and now he's bored. So now he's gone.
No, I'm here.
Oh, he's hilarious.com. So yeah, I'm trying to give Hina a reading and you're mucking about. So here we have the. So what seems to be a choice? You've got two sevens. You've got the sevens of wands and seven of cups. So it's almost like you're in this flavor this month of, right, have I got the courage to say things that I need to say to myself or to whoever? So it's almost like really look at the way that your heart is as well. If it's saying do one thing, maybe go with that. Intuition a little bit more. But look at the Wheel of Fortune and the process of what's happened before and what's going to happen. So I feel for you that the next month is quite significant in your thought process and how you deal with people and how you say it. So I'd like to see you holding the Queen of Swords soon. What else card? Maybe not so much justice, but yeah, I think for you, you probably need a tower coming up. So if you get the Queen of Swords and the tower in the next few weeks or whatever, that would be quite nice and challenging, just to shake things up for you to realize that you are that wonderful, strong person and that you can move people and move mountains. So let's hear what Tarot's talk has got to say before he falls asleep bored.
Uh,
Message.
okay. So for Hina, the very first one which comes is the adventure. So this adventure brings in that the next 1 month or so is going to be a period or a time where things might present themselves as in a way where you feel that it's kind of something very unknown, but yes, very exciting. And you are seemingly stepping into that unknown, exciting zone with full of innocence, with a pure conscious approach, and in a way curious as well. So curious about what lies ahead. And what why are you using these cards today? You are on mute. You are on mute. You are on mute.
Just as well.
Okay. So yes, this adventure, this stepping into the unknown that brings something really exciting for you is coming in the month or in the coming time period of 1 month or so. Now, what also is there is the miser, which is the Four of Pentacles. So it is that you are holding on to a lot of things in here. Okay. Now, what are these things? These things are somewhere that you feel as a treasure, that are a treasure for you, but there is a lot of treasure that you are holding on. There's a lot of things that you have hoarded. Now these can be the emotions, this can be the feelings, these can be the what we can say, a lot of things that might needs to be let go of, that might needs to be taken care of, so that it's just cleansed and it's made room for the new better things as well. Because what is there when you are no, not conjuice is equal to miser. No. Well, the translation could be conjuice, but yes, not here. It's just you are trying to hold over the things, and it feels in the next 1 month time. Yeah, fine. Okay. So yes, you are holding on to the things which are overflowing, which needs to be let go of and made space as well. Now there also comes a, what we can say, a realization or a sense of consciousness, where you will realize that you are not only here for a reason, or whatever things that are happening in your life are not happening only because they are meant to be, but yes, they are also happening because of yes, 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 Purejoy. because they are also happening for a certain specific reason. Now, that reason is to, in a way, maybe making you stronger, making you getting more experienced, and so on and so forth. So, this consciousness of your own self, consciousness of your true being, or consciousness of your true existence, or the purpose of your life, of or of why the things are happening, why the things aren't happening, why the things aren't falling into place, what things are not working out fine, where you should be working more. So all these aspects seem to be getting clearer in the coming 1 month period. Next, you also have the ripeness. You That is somewhat similar to the Nine of Pentacles, but it is kind of very much on a different note when we are up with the Osho Zen. So it is about that things are ripe for you, situations are quite very much ripened in your life. Things are very much in a way where they can be, uh, we can say, over ripened. Okay, some situations are getting, or maybe you are giving them too much time. Okay, for if we leave the fruits or something to get them ripened, but when you leave them for long, they get over ripened, and then they are not of good use. So that over ripeness feeling is also what I get in here in your coming 1 month period. And when we summarize all these three, four aspects, what comes in here? First, an adventurous time and an opportunity can present itself where you'll be very much curious about getting or trying your luck. You'll be having full innocence in you and going after the opportunity that comes in. There's a consciousness or an awareness where you know why the things are like this for a reason, why the things are not like this for a reason. Third, whatever things are going on are stepping into a further specific thing that are creating the ripeness for the situation, for the things in your life, where they are just ready for you to go and grab them. Fourth and the last thing, you're trying to holding on to some things, trying to make a hold or hold on to some feelings or some things that needs to be released in a way to make space for the new. So these are the four different aspects of your life in the next 1 month, which you should be looking upon. Now, moving on to Love You Sunshine.
Thank you, love your sunshine. So you've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So this takes with Sanjay quite a little bit of patience. They do see you as really worthwhile with Sanjay. So with the Queen of Pentacles, that's all about growth and how you see yourself. So when you value yourself with them, then that's really, really quite good. But with the Seven of Pentacles here, it is about patience and what you do put in. So this has got a lovely combination, lovely sunshine. It's like when we put in effort and when we put in our thoughts, it's almost like we can develop what we do want. So yeah, so keep kind of talking and expressing who you are. You don't have to act, just be yourself, because I think Sanjay sees you as a huge potential as well. So I think this has got very, very good intentions myself. And you can't ignore the Queen of Pentacles being somebody that most people do look for within it, because they're very grounded, down to earth, they like the growth, and they've got very, very good values. So I think at the moment Sanjay is really impressed. Cool. Over to Tarot's talk. Sorry, we've both got to go, so it's a little bit rushed, but we will be back
Yes.
again. Don't worry. Sorry about that, guys. So Tammy will be next. Thank you.
Okay.
Tarot.
Yes, yes, yes. Who's Cancer? Oh, Sanjay. How it's going on with him? Could you tell me where do you see it's going and his intentions? What are Sanjay's intentions? Well, in a way, I would say it's you have the Hierophant and you also have the Seven of Pentacles in here. Now, Seven of Pentacles is about taking its time, and the Hierophant as well, taking its time and going with the
Can
course
you
of
can
how
you
the.
take can you take her thingy because she can't see you? It's very big. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, she can't
Okay,
see
so
you.
this also should be removed.
Yeah. Remove everything. It's fine because she can't see
Okay,
you.
okay. So these are the two things that it is growing the way it should be growing, and when Hierophant, it is kind of a marriage card at times. And when we say, then maybe his intentions towards you are somewhat in a way or somewhat inclined towards following that traditional way, or that general way or general pattern of you met a girl, you try to know them, try to explore them, and then you kind of start dating them, and then you fall into a relationship, and then you finally marry them. So this is what their intention, and this is the flow of what everything is going on. So everything is taking its own pace. Seven of Pentacles is also in here, that they are kind of looking back and trying to invest into this thing. They're kind of putting some work, putting some groundwork into this particular aspect between you two. And thus, it is moving the way it is should be moving. And how it is in, if you say, where is it going? There it is going into somewhere that's very much commitment, it's somewhat dedication, and it is moving. Why am I feeling that my cards are falling?
Just forget it. Just say what you have to say.
Yes. So yes. So it is moving in that particular way. Yes, there seems to be a future. You just need to go through the course. You need not to hurry. You need not to rush, and things are falling into place as they should be falling. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. Where is Tammy's question?
Okay, so Tommy just wants a general and any advice given. Tommy does. So, Tommy, I would like to know what sort of things I
Want
have
any
to look
advice or guidance?
forward. Yeah, right. Take it off then. That's fine because she can't see the tarot. Stop. Can you now remove it? You've seen it. It's just that you can't see the cards. It's very small, this screen, isn't it? But if you guys are watching it on your big screen tellies, you can see everything. Oh, I'll start my spots. Please don't watch us on your big screen.
Then we should be start putting up some makeup.
Exactly. We'll have to buy makeup. Donations are appreciated for that. Right. Okay. That's it. So, you guys aren't watching on the big screen, are you? Please tell me you're not. Oh my god. Right. Okay. So, Tommy. So I'm not sure if this is the last question. Hello, Liz LT. Thank you for joining us. We were doing many questions, but due to circumstances, I think we're going to have to cut this short. Tomorrow, I'm only doing a half shift on Sunday, and I finish at 3. So if Tarot's Talk is free around about 4 o'clock GMT time, we'll discuss that later on. Right, okay. So, Tommy, you have the Horned Guard. Ooh la la. And you also have 3 of Pentacles, which is a great combination. So, for you, Tommy, it's almost like what can you do to start things just at presently to make people see that you are worth it? And one of those things, perhaps, is to see that yourself is worth it. So, take the challenge and keep doing what you're doing, and the path that you're perhaps focusing on, keep going. You will be recognized for that. So sometimes we have to be very stern with ourselves to keep going. And I think for you, the path is paved with golden opportunities. So keep going forward. And now is the time to do that, because the Emperor here, or the Horned Guard, is one of those aspects where it is in its element coming into the Aries. So for you, Aries, moving forward. Guys, do check out our weeklies. It's either on Purejoy Tarots or Tarots Talk every week, filmed live. Do check that out. Thank you very much. So hopefully that helps, Tammy. Hello, Pink Princess. Oh, is he on the phone again, Barry? What's he doing? Hilarious. So, guys, often we are together as a couple, as a partner, which is really, really good. Unfortunately, this session will be shutting. There was a rare occasion this session to do random questions, as many as possible, but due to circumstances on both parties, no one's to blame here. And we do have to cut this short. So do come back whenever we are live, if that's all right. No worries, Tammy, no worries at all.
Okay, so yes, summing up this live stream with Tammy. Yes, so Tammy, yes, congratulations. It seems yes, you are very much inclined and dedicated and working towards what you want to achieve in your life, and hence you are also doing it with utmost dedication. So keep on polishing your skills, keep on working on yourself, keep on working on what you want to achieve. And hence, in the coming future, what I would say, you have a reason to celebrate coming your way with this Three of Cups in here. So, yes, all the efforts that you are doing are not only paying off your rewards, but also are giving you the reason for it's not only a reason to celebrate, it's not only that partying mood, it's also about getting acknowledged and getting together and getting in that club, as me and Purejoy talk about a club, or making your own set of people where you are recognized for what you are and what you hold in your life. So, Tammy, what you need to know and an advice for you is yes, you're working very well right now. Just keep on continuing the same thing in your life. You need not to worry about anything. It's just that it requires a little bit patience, it requires a little bit time, and hence there is a period or there is a time frame coming where things are going to be rewarding and paying you off, and you would see yourself on that level, on that horizon of success, and you everything will be fine for you. But yes, be mindful that yes, be mindful a little bit that I get a feeling that sometimes you might get worn off as well. So try not to burn out yourself a lot in that hard work, in that commitment. So make sure you are paying attention to your own self as well and your own well-being. Okay. So thank you, Tammy, for the question, and thank you everyone for the questions today. Thank you, Pure Joy Taro, for being a wonderful co-host as always. Thank you, Bianca. Thank you, Barry Saul Robinson, Mustafa, Ahmadi, and every other moderators present over here today.
Is he
And
still here?
more specifically, Barry, for being throughout this live stream with us.
Yeah. Barry, you're a
Really
complete
appreciate it.
star. Complete star.
Yes.
Please go over to Mad Salt Tarot to check out his wonderful readings. Uh, they are a little bit longer. He's trying to extend them a little bit. But yeah, he's got some lovely decks. You should check out all his decks. People moan that I've got a lot. Somebody else has as well. So thank you so much for being here. As I say, we'll try and be together. If not, we'll be here singularly.
Yes.
I think Tarot's talk likes being on himself now. He's all grown up on the
No
YouTube
way.
channel.
Okay. So if your question wasn't answered today, then yes, do remember to join us in the next live stream
Which
happening
could
soon
be
enough,
tomorrow.
maybe today or maybe yes tomorrow on Pure Joy's channel. So do remember to subscribe to me and Pure Joy Taro. We haven't nagged you till yet, but I'm nagging you now. So yes, thank you everyone for being here, and yes, have a great weekend ahead. Have a great Saturday. A good morning, good night, good evening, and good bye bye to everyone.